Hey guys, what is going on? This video is finally here. A lot of you guys asked for this video. Well, by a lot, I mean more than one person. So 2 people asked me to do this video. Well, actually, I think it was 3. Let me just say, honestly, I think 3 people asked. So I think 3 people were asking about this video. And I usually do this video in the summer, not when the schedule comes out, just because I want to wait for the season to be a little closer, right? But I'm doing my Giants record prediction video. These videos are always tough because I'm a Giants fan. And you know, sometimes my heart is stronger than my brain. You know what I mean? It's just like, I have too much hope in these videos. I'm like, if I just believe they can have a winning record. But listen, I'm gonna do this with the best brain power available. I'm gonna try to use my brain more than my heart and my feelings. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. So you guys can let me know after this video is done if I used too much of my heart and feelings. So week 1, they are at home versus Denver. And I'm going to have to give the Giants a win versus Denver. We don't know who Denver's starting quarterback is going to be yet. If I had to guess, I would kind of believe it would be Teddy B. But we don't know yet, and I just feel like this is a good matchup for the Giants week 1 at home. So, yeah, I'm going to give them the win. Week 2, they play Thursday Night Football at Washington, and I really don't like that they're playing Thursday Night Football week 2. Because it's like, you watch one Sunday and you're so happy, and then the next Sunday they would have already played. But listen to this, listen to this, listen to this. I think the Giants can win this game, even though it's on the road and it's a short week. But if the Giants win this game, they will have the best record in the NFL because they would have been the only team to win 2 games if they actually win the game versus Denver. Then they would be 2-0 and everyone else would be either 0-1 or 0-2 if Washington loses week 1 or 0-1. Washington and the Giants would have been the only teams to play 2 games. So if the Giants win week 1 and week 2, they'll be 2-0. And for Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday, they'll have the best record in the NFL if they win week 1 and week 2. So, I mean, if that happens, I'll just be so happy and celebrating Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, being like, let's go, the Giants are the best team in the NFL, the best overall record. Let's go. So, yeah. Giants, you gotta win week 1 and week 2 so we can say you're the best team in the NFL for like a solid 2.5 days. So you gotta get that win week 1 and week 2. Also, I think it's kind of interesting playing Thursday Night Football week 2 and having that short week in week 2. Like, how is that on the players? Because, you know, earlier in the season, I feel like they have less, you know, wear and tear on their body. So maybe it's kind of good for the players to have Thursday Night Football week 2. I'd be interested to ask a player if they think having Thursday Night Football earlier in the season is helpful for their recovery. I wish I could ask a player that. Maybe one day I will be able to. But let's move on to week 3. Week 3 at home versus Atlanta. It's a 1 o'clock game, and this is a game I want to go to. This just seems like a perfect fall game. 1 o'clock, end of September. If the weather's nice, that would be just like an awesome game to go to. And because of that, I have to give the Giants a win. Well, not because of that, but listen, Atlanta is kind of rebuilding a little bit. They're kind of in like a hybrid rebuild, I guess you could say. I mean, Matt Ryan is still the quarterback. But I think the Giants could win this game. And they're at home. And they'll be coming off a long rest because they're playing Thursday Night Football the week before. So I'm going to give the Giants the win there. So right now the Giants are 3-0, but week 4, they are playing the Superdome, and I have to give them the L. I just think it's gonna be tough going down to the Superdome, and I know Drew Brees are tired, but I still think the Saints are going to be a good team. So that is why I'm going to give the Giants their first L of the season in week 4. Okay, week 5. They are at Dallas. They're playing in Dallas versus the Cowboys, and I have to give the Giants the L. I just don't want to do that with my heart, but my brain is saying you got to give the Giants the L. They're on the road there in Dallas. Dallas should be pretty good this season. Dak is coming back. We saw what he did last season when he was on the field. So I'm sorry, Giants fans, but I gotta give the Giants the L. Oh no, now the Giants are 3-2. And then they come home week 6 to play the Los Angeles Rams. But I'm gonna have to give them another L. Oh my God, Lauren, what are you doing? The brain is doing too much thinking. But listen, the Rams are a Super Bowl contender in my opinion this season, so I just have to give them the L. Even though the Rams are coming all the way from Los Angeles. Obviously, because they're the Los Angeles Rams. But, okay, I don't know what that was. Like, you know, they're gonna travel all the way across the country. Unless, I don't know the Rams schedule, unless the Rams are playing somewhere else on the East Coast and are staying here for like the week. I don't know. But, either way, I have to give them the L. I'm sorry I'm like banging on my desk. It's probably making a weird noise on the camera. I'm sorry, I'm apologizing. So now the Giants are 3-3. Oh my gosh, they started out 3-0 and now they're 3-3. What is gonna happen? Oh my gosh. This is fake. Why am I acting like this? This isn't real. This isn't reality. What if this was reality? That'd be cool. If I predicted the whole schedule correctly, if I predicted their whole season correctly, I'd be pretty cool. So then you'd have to subscribe. I feel like, okay, you'd have to drop a thumbs up on this video if this whole prediction was correct. But guess what? You should drop a thumbs up on this video now. Please. So week 7, they are at home versus the Panthers. And I'm going to give the Giants the win in week 6 versus the Panthers. I just think they can beat the Panthers. The Panthers were a team that played kind of well last year. For a team that was rebuilding, I'll say that. For a team that was rebuilding, they played kind of well. I think they have a bright future, but listen, I gotta give the Panthers the loss here and the Giants the win. I'm sorry, Panthers, but I just think the Giants are going to win. I don't think they're gonna lose 4 in a row. Hopefully not. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Next game, week 8 at Kansas City. Oh my goodness, primetime game. I have to give them the L. I'm sorry. They're on the road versus the Chiefs. That's a tough game. I'm sorry, it's a tough game. And I'm just gonna have to give them the L because I'm trying to be realistic. But it'd be so cool if they won. I wouldn't complain if they won. Week 9, they are at home versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Why did I say it like that? Las Vegas. Because if you didn't know, they used to play in Oakland. Everyone knows that, I think. But I'm gonna give the Giants the win. Because, I don't know, I feel like the Raiders could be the Giants, but I feel like the Raiders are so unpredictable that they could also lose. Whoa, but I don't know, the Raiders are too unpredictable and I'm gonna give the Giants the win. That was my heart, like, deciding on that 50-50 decision. I was like, oh, it's a 50-50 chance the Giants lose this game or win. Wait, isn't it always that? There's only 2 out. Well, it could be a tie. It could be a tie if they go to overtime and no one scores. It could be a tie. But, okay, let me just stop talking like that and, like, thinking too much because I'm not good with numbers. 50-50 chance? Wow, that's too much numbers. Too many numbers. Okay, cool. Week 11. Okay, so the bye week is week 10. Solid bye week, you know, solid bye week. Okay, week 11. They're playing versus Tampa Bay. At Tampa Bay, they're playing down in Tampa, week 11. It's prime time again. Me and the Giants, they gotta play all these good teams in prime time. They gotta play both the teams in the Super Bowl from last season in prime time. That's gonna be tough if they lose both those games, but I have them losing both those games, which is tough. And then people are probably gonna hate on the Giants because they saw them lose twice in prime time. And I'm gonna be sad, but I'm gonna be like, don't sleep on the Giants because you saw them lose in prime time to the 2 teams that were in the Super Bowl. But they also won other games. That's what I would tell people. So yeah, I just have the Giants losing to Tampa Bay. But I don't know. I feel like they could possibly beat Tom Brady because you know how the Giants do that. They like beat Tom Brady. They almost beat Tom Brady last season. But I mean, they're on the road this time. I don't know. I'm going to give them the L because I'm just being realistic. But I could also see them beating Tampa Bay. I just want to say that. I'm giving them the L, so I'm not doing this prediction with my heart too much, but I could see them winning this game. Week 12 versus Philadelphia at home. I gotta give them the win. I think Philly is going to come in last place in the division. So, yeah, that's why I have them winning. Then you got week 13 down in Miami. Okay. That should be a fun game, because Miami is cool, especially in the winter when it's cold in New York and it's warm in Miami. I always wanted to go to Miami and watch the Giants. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go to this game. Maybe I'll take a trip down to Miami to go to this game, because escaping the New York cold in December seems really nice. Like, going out to Miami in December when it's cold up here seems like so cool. I know it's not super cold here in New York yet, but in December, but still, it's cold, okay? It was 70 degrees in New York today, and I was like, oh, it's cold out. Well, I was wearing shorts and a t-shirt, but okay. All right, let me stop talking about the weather, but I really do like the warmth. But it would be cool to see them play because it would be like warm down there, and it'd be like cold in New York. They would have just played in the cold, and then they're gonna go to the warmth. That's cool. Weather meteorologist. Okay, I'm just talking too much. You guys are probably mad at me because I'm not talking about the predictions. But they're playing Miami, down in Miami, December 5th, week 13, and I'm gonna give them the win. I think Miami is a little unpredictable this season because we don't know how Tua is going to play. Is he going to have a sophomore slump? Whoa, I can't talk. Is he going to have a sophomore slump or a breakout sophomore season? Miami, they had a pretty good season last year, but I think it depends on how Tua plays this year. So I'm going to give the Giants the win, but I could also see them losing this game, to be totally honest. It all depends really, in my opinion, on how Tua plays next season. But I feel like that's so unpredictable. Then, week 14. They are in Los Angeles, so 2 warm games. 2 back-to-back games in a warm climate. They're playing the Chargers on the road, and I'm going to have to give the Giants the loss. I just think the Chargers are a sleeper playoff team. I don't know. I just think this is one of those games that not a ton of people are expecting the Giants to lose, but I could see them losing this game, so that's why I'm going to give them the L. I think this could be like a surprising loss for the Giants. So, yeah. Then week 15, they are at home versus Dallas. They have to go back to the cold on December 19th, and then it's going to be cold in New York, like right before Christmas. Yeah, it's going to be cold. That's probably not going to be super fun to come back to play in the cold. I don't know, unless they like playing in the cold. I wonder if players prefer to play in the warmth or the cold. If I was a player, I prefer to play in the warmth because I just don't like the cold. And I imagine getting tackled in the cold really cannot feel well. And getting like thrown to the ground on like the cold turf really like has to hurt and feel terrible. So I'm giving the Giants the win, okay? They're playing Dallas at home. I have them losing to Dallas on the road, but I have them getting the win at home late in the season. I think this is going to be an important game, and I think it's going to be a win. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think it's going to be like a big win. Yay. And then they got another division game, week 16, at Philly, and I have them winning that game. I have them winning both games versus the Eagles this year. I just don't think the Eagles are going to be that good, but watch the Eagles beat the Giants yet again, because the Giants just like to lose to the Eagles. It's like something they do. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know why they do it. But week 17, they are playing at Chicago. Ooh, that's going to be a cold game. January 2nd at Chicago. Ooh, that's going to be freezing cold. That's going to be like really cold. But I'm going to give the Giants the win. I don't know. I'm just going to do it. Listen, Justin Fields, I feel like we'll be playing by this point, and I don't know. I mean, I like Justin Fields. I think he's going to be a very good quarterback in the NFL, but I just think the Giants can win this game. I think it could be a close game, but I think they can win. So I'm just gonna go with that. And then week 18, that feels so weird to say. Week 18, they're at home versus Washington, and I just don't see them sweeping Washington this season, so I'm gonna give them the L. I know the Giants usually beat Washington, right? But I just feel like after they made the playoffs last season and stuff, I don't know if Washington is going to lose to them in the last game of the regular season. So I'm gonna give the Giants the L, and I'm gonna have them splitting the series with them. I just had like a British accent there for a second when I said splitting. I don't know if anyone heard that. I did. I was like, whoa. So my final prediction for the Giants 2021 season, or should I say 2021-2022 season, is, drum roll please. Well, you would know it if you were keeping track, but like who kept track? Let me do my drum roll. Giants will go 10-7 in my opinion in the 2021-2022 NFL season. Yeah! I hope they do go 10-7. I hope that's enough to win the division. Will they win the division going 10-7? I hope. I mean, it is the NFC East, but I don't know. The Cowboys might be good. I don't know. Like, I'm a little nervous about the Cowboys. I can't even lie. But I think 10-7 is a fair record prediction. I don't think I use my heart too much, but let me know down in the comments. Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know why I can't talk. What you think of this record prediction. Let me know what record you think the Giants are going to have, and I'm planning on doing a video with the division winner from every division. I'm going to go through all the divisions and say who I think is going to win. Unless you guys want me to do like a record prediction for every team in every division, let me know if you want me to do that. Yeah, I don't even know if that made sense. This video has been recording for 16 minutes, so I'm like, whoa, I've just been talking for 16 minutes straight. So thank you for watching. If you're still watching at this point, you just watched me talk for a long time, and I appreciate you for doing that. Yeah, I just want to say I appreciate you. Like, that's all I gotta say. Like, thank you. Like, I sincerely, seriously appreciate you watching till this point. It literally means so much to me. Like, that's literally crazy that someone watched this whole video. If you watch this whole video, like, you're awesome. So yeah, guys, that's it. Drop a thumbs up on this video if you haven't already, and feel free to subscribe. Peace!